Spoilers.
But all right, okay. So let's get back into it. So Ahsoka, is pulled into the world between worlds by none other than Anakin Skywalker, like the actual in-person guy.
Kiss me.
I don't like sand.
Right.
You know, like
So your boy Anakin makes a comeback.
Hayden Christensen, okay? So she's there with Anakin Skywalker,
You still have a
right?
chance.
And Anakin Skywalker's
Tell
just
me
like,
what's going on.
"Hey, it's time for
I'm
me
here
to
to finish your training.
And she's like, "Oh shit." Okay. The rest of the stuff that happens in the episode, you know, it's exciting too, but this is the real shit that really matters, okay?
Right.
Okay. So they're doing like talking and whatnot, a few jokes, "Hey, you're really old as fuck," and she's like, "Yeah, you're not doing so bad yourself," you know? And so he's like, the final thing is to live or die, all right? So basically, they start fighting, okay? Start fighting, and she's like all cocky. He's like, "I'm still good as you, buddy boy." And he's like, "You're not getting the point." So he cuts the pathway underneath her, and she falls. And we're like, "Oh shit, she fell." All right, not a big deal, because what she's falling through clouds. Clouds? The fuck? She fall what? And then she lands in a desert, and we're like, "What? What the heck is going on here?" Okay. We're like, "Oh, where is she? Where is she?" She gets up. And as she gets up in the distance, we still see her. We don't actually see the detail. And then an version 1 clone trooper armor runs past. We're like, "Oh my god!" And she walks forward, and she's a young version of Ahsoka. Okay. And then we're like, "Oh shit! It's the Clone Wars! Holy fuck!" And then she starts walking, and then Anakin's there with his Clone Wars armor, and we're all like losing our goddamn mind. And so they start talking and whatnot. And then there's like a lesson about, you know, war sucks. You have to be a soldier. And so then that all happens. And then later on, it comes back to them. She's on Mandalore. And it's the Mandalore War, that what happened in the Clone Wars, okay? And she's a badass now. She's got dual lightsabers that are white, okay? Absolute badass. Anakin's there. He wasn't there on the show, but he's like, I didn't know what this is. I don't know what this is. She's like, "Oh, you weren't here. We separated at this time." And so they are talking. It's about how legacy, and she's like, "Well, your legacy's not that great, buddy, okay? You were kind of Darth Vader for a while.
What are we going to do?
Didn't really go well." And he's like, "Well, that's not the point. You failed, blah, blah, blah." So then they're fighting more, okay? And so he does like a kick through the cloud, and she's back in the world between worlds, and he's right there, and he shoots out his lightsaber, and it's red. And he's like, "You either live or die. Choose one," okay? And they start fighting whatever, and then she overtakes him and does the same move that Anakin did to Count Dooku. Where'd you learn that one? Probably from this guy. Okay. And so she has him, and he's like, "I won, bitch." And she goes, "I choose to live." Throws the lightsaber away exactly how Luke throws the lightsaber away from Return of the Jedi.
I'll never change.
She throws the lightsaber away, and he's like, "I choose to live." And and his eyes turn back to normal, and he's like, "I guess you can learn something, buddy." And then it's like, "Whoa, what the fuck was that?" So that was pretty exciting. Oh, yeah, and Rex was there too, so that was pretty exciting. Rex is a clone trooper general. Yeah, you know.
I know
Rex.
who he is.
That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was super exciting because it was a bunch of Hayden Christensen, and it was just exciting. It was a great episode.
I mean, it sounds like there was a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, there was a whole other like story that was happening while that was going on, but anyways, it was pretty exciting. And then here's the best part, okay? So there's like a gray to white kind of story here. And Gandalf, he was Gandalf the Gray, you know, and then he dies, and then I'm Gandalf the White. Okay, well, Ahsoka kind of has the same thing because apparently, I don't know, you know, I'm not a big.
He also died fighting the Balrog. Boom, in the mines of Moria.
So Balrog is close to Sith Lord. So I say, I mean, he wasn't really a Sith. He's more like a Jedi type of dude that, I'm not completely sure. I have got to watch more YouTube videos, but it was exciting because now she's Ahsoka the White. Okay, so she's actually back to normal to what we know Ahsoka as. Because before, holy shit, was she a fucking drag? I mean, she was just gloomy and just like, well, that's just kind of the way it is. It sucks. This guy stinks. But now she's a little more like perky and kind of like, oh, where is this going? I don't know. We'll find out. And then and then the episode ends. She's in Jonah the Whale style. She's in a whale's mouth, shooting through hyperspace.
What?
Yeah, there's like these space whale things that can like go like the hyperdrive type shit.
Uh-huh.
I had to go like watch like 3 episodes of shit. Apparently these are like kind of important things.
Who are you?
Who? Us?
But anyways, she's Jonah the Whale inside of the mouth of the whale, and they're shooting through space.
Right.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, I was with you. I was with you for a while there, but now
I
now
shit
I'm
you
lost.
not. There's these gigantic sky whales, and they're shooting through space. So that's where it ends. So yeah, that's episode 5. That's why people are freaking out. So.
Yeah, that sounds like a roller coaster of emotion. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, I might have missed a few things, but you know how it goes.
Play around a Mechabellum?
Yeah, sure, I'll be down.